Board of Trustees, Al Leiter, and the Vice President of the New Jersey Education Association, Marie Bliston.
All right, let me get something. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good evening. While the New Jersey Hall of Fame is aimed at recognizing our state's most accomplished citizens, the selection process has been based on the public voting for the inductees. But since the goal of the Hall is to provide our children with a wealth of role models, we thought it would be great for them to have a say. And so we created the Hall of Fame Essay Contest. Students throughout the state were asked to pick deserving individuals, historical or living, famous or not. They were encouraged to research or interview them if appropriate, and then make their case in a 500-word essay, either on their own or as part of a school project. The winning essays would also be forwarded to the New Jersey Hall of Fame Academy for review for the class of 2017. The Academy is comprised of 100 of the New Jersey's most prominent organizations, ethnic groups, and media outlets, and ultimately select Hall of Fame nominees to be put forth for the public to vote this fall in the induction for next year's Hall of Fame in 2018.
Thank you, Al. The New Jersey Education Association is most proud to be part of the Academy and serve as the judges for this important contest. Entries are divided into two categories: intermediate for grades 4 through 8 and high school for grades 9 through 12. And while we always have several hundred essays every year and lots of suggestions as to deserving potential inductees, 2 essays stood out. And so tonight we are thrilled to announce the winners of the contest. Please join us in congratulating the winners of the New Jersey Hall of Fame contest, Joshua de Guzman and Fry Opshich. Our intermediate winner, Joshua de Guzman, is an 8th grader at the Monongahela Middle School in Deptford. He is the eldest of 3 boys, plays the piano, and is a member of the Philadelphia Aquatic Club swim team. He has been consistently on the principal's list and wants to be an engineer someday. His essay was about Maplewood native Ibtihad Muhammad, the first Muslim woman to represent the United States in the Olympics, who wore a hijab and won a bronze medal in the team figure event.
This is really cool because this is a select group of kids that take the time to write an essay that means a lot to them. And you guys are special folks for sure. Congratulations, no doubt about it. Let me tell you about the high school winner. Thrayach Rajan is a sophomore at Biotechnology High School in Freehold. He is also a swimmer, plays tenor saxophone, and co-runs a biobusiness club where he produces cost-effective 3D printing prosthetics for the underprivileged. His essay was about His essay was about one of his high school's distinguished alumni, actor and comedian Kal Penn, who has raised money for Syrian and Palestinian refugees and has championed arts education. Once again, please give a warm round of applause for our 2 essay winners, Josh de Guzman.
And now to introduce our next inductee, please welcome the Executive Vice President for Policy and Strategic Development at New Jersey Resources, Kathy Ellis.
Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege tonight to say a few words about my very good friend friend, Al Copy, but it's also bittersweet because Al passed away very unexpectedly in December. So let me try to do my best to get through this. Although my remarks are personal tonight, as requested, I'm very well aware that I stand up here representing literally dozens of women and men who dug deeper and were able to reach higher because Al Copy decided to shine his light on them. He decided to share his intellect, and he decided to share his vast experience with them. And he invested in their success, and he never asked for or expected anything in return. He had a magic formula. It was mentoring, it was encouragement, and it was unending support. That magic mix literally changed my life. No exaggeration. I met Al when I went to work for Public Service Electric and Gas, ironically, and continued to work with him actually up until he passed away at New Jersey Resources. So I've been very lucky to have him literally on the job mentoring me for 20 years in my career. So I went to work in public service, and Al was the president and COO, and I was a communications specialist. So I think it's fair to say on the spectrum of important people, he was on one end and I was absolutely on the other end. But Al never cared a thing about rank. What I brought with me in public service was a background in politics and public policy, and I was a fairly decent writer. And luckily for me, those were three things that really interested Al. So it wasn't too long before I looked up from my desk, and sitting on the credenza across from me was Al, and he was excited about something. It was either a great idea he had for an op-ed that he just had to write, or I don't know, he came up with the latest scoop about what's happening inside Trenton. Or he'd be enthused about a workforce development course that we just absolutely had to put together and offer to our union men and women. And so, with those conversations began a nearly 2-decade-long friendship that weathered Y2K and 9/11, a whole series of thorny business issues, and some political landmines, I think I'd say. But it grew over those years to include what Al clearly believed are the most important things in life, and that was our families. Now, Al's family was a prism through which he saw every single one of life's opportunities and challenges, which made him a spectacular husband, father, and grandfather. But it also shaped his unique leadership that was just governed by empathy and by collaboration. And it also fueled his lifelong commitment to public service. And that's really the reason why we're here tonight, honoring Al and inducting him into the Hall of Fame. It's a well-deserved honor. I only wish he could be here to receive it himself. Don't take my word for it. Let's look at the video.
This Jersey City native was the first in his family to attend college and went on to become a legend of New Jersey business and public service. Alfred Al Copy attended Rutgers University Newark and Seton Hall Law School before launching his career at New Jersey Bell in 1969. He later became a trial attorney and played a key role in the AT&T antitrust case and utilities deregulation. In 1993, he was elected president and CEO of Bell in Lansing, New Jersey, and then went on to serve as president and COO of Public Service Electric and Gas, the Garden State's largest utility company. Dedicated to public service,
He was president of the Newark Alliance and the longtime chair of the State Economic Development Authority, the New Jersey Higher Education Commission, the Chamber of Commerce, and many other important committees. He served on the board of St. Benedict's Prep School in Newark and received a number of distinguished leadership awards. New Jersey lost a giant when Al Coppi died in 2016. Governor Chris Christie recalled how his dedication to growing jobs and bolstering the economy all over our state were unrivaled over the last 4 decades. For this and countless other reasons, we are proud to induct Al Coppi to the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
I'm so proud to introduce to you tonight two apples of Al's eye, his son Adam and his daughter Allison, to accept this award on his behalf. Allie told me, make him cry. I made him cry, I succeeded.
That's not helpful. Really a big thank you to the New Jersey Hall of Fame Foundation. This is really an incredible honor to be up here. We want to extend a very large thank you to PSC&G and New Jersey Resources, who have been incredibly generous with their time and effort for this event and really supporting the family as a whole. We're really proud of this honor. That was New Jersey through and through, and he'd be really excited about it. And thank you all very much.
Again, thank you, and just congratulations to all the other honorees this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam and Allie. Thank you for being here. He was a great man, and he's a stellar addition to the New Jersey Hall of Fame. You know, music in New Jersey, boy, they go together, don't they? New Jersey's just the home of musical legends and some icons. And tonight, in past years, we've not only celebrated them and honored them, but we've heard their music here on stage. And so tonight, let's honor another amazing talent. Once again, please welcome Glenn Burdick and the Hall of Fame Band, featuring Jaquita May, and a tribute to a class of 2013, the one and only Whitney Houston.